Hi all, today we will sort given array without using built-in sort method of array.
So friends, here is our array that value is having 10, 2, 5, 7 and we have to sort this array without using inbuilt function sort in ascending order. So we know that for ascending order, smaller number come first and according to that it get increases. Like, so our output is 2, 5, 7, 10. So let's, for this output, go with the actual algorithm. So let's start with, for this we have to check that smallest number come at the first place. So here 10, 2, 5, 7, 2 is the smallest number which comes at the first position. So for that we need two pointer which stays at 0th index. Let's take it as a I pointer and another pointer will point to the next of I, that is j, and it travel from this position till the end of array. That means it travel from first, second till third position. So for having smallest number at the first position, we have to check that is the first number, that is I pointer, is greater than the second position. Then we have to swap that value. Let's take the example. I containing value is 10 and j containing value is 2. So we have to check that is first number is greater than second. If the condition is true, then we have to swap that values because we need smallest value at the first position or before that. So here our array coming after swapping that 2, 10, 5 and 7. So like that j travels till the end and again I get incremented, and like this we have to swap. If the number is greater, first number, we iterate each array. So hence we sort this in ascending order. So for this we need two for loop because one pointer is at 0th index and another pointer, that is j, will iterate till the end. So I start with the 0th position. This is our first for loop, and second for loop, that is inner for loop. Let's take j as a pointer which place at the, that means it start from the I to next, which is I plus 1 and travel till the end. So this is our coding logic which start with I and j. So this is our actually code. We count here. Let's label it for that array as a. In length variable we calculate the length of that array, that is the length is 4. For loop first, outer for loop, I starts with the 0 index and it reaches to the end of the array, that is length 4 and I plus plus. In inner for loop, as I told you that j place to next of I. That means if I is 0, then j is I plus 1. So here it starts with the I plus 1, then it also reaches at the end and j plus plus. Now this is our swap logic. When we have to do swap, if first number is greater than the second number, because we need smaller number at the first position. So let's take example, that is 10 and 2. So a of I is 10 and a of j is 2. Check the condition that if a of I is greater than a of j, that means 10 is greater than 2. If condition gets satisfied, then only we have to enter in the block. So for this example, our condition is true. So we entering into the block 10 containing the value of a of I. That is, in 10, the value goes 10. In a of I, the value 2 is go into the a of I, and a of j, again it having value 10. So hence we swap these values in our actual code. So like that it travel till the end. Now let's actually iterate the values of ij and its values according to our conditions. So let's I start with the 0th position, that is index is 0. So value of that 0th index is 10. J is equal to I plus 1. So while condition of the for loop, we checking that I is 0 and 0 is less than 4. So we are entering into the inner for loop. So j equal to I plus 1. So here I is 0. So j's value is 0 plus 1, that is 1. And at the index of 1, 2 is there. Now we checking the condition. If a of I is greater than a of j, that means 10 is greater than 2. So our condition is true and we have to swap that values. So we know the logic of swapping. Here swap will happen. That is, we changing the position of both. So now our array is 2, 10, 5 and 7. Now we have to refer this latest array. So again our j get incremented. So now I is at the 0th position and our 0th value is now 2. I getting incremented. So now I index is 2, j's index is 2 and the element is present at the second position is 5. So we checking the condition, that is 2 is greater than 5. No, condition is false. So here we not need to swap that values. So our array remains same. Again our I get incremented. J became 3. So the third index, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. 7 element is present at the position of that. So we checking the condition. 2 is not greater than 7. So condition is false. There is no need of swapping. Our array remains same. Now j get incremented, that is j's value is 4 here. So 4 is not less than 4. So we exit from the inner for loop. I value get incremented now. This is the second iteration of I. So here I became 1 and that is 1 is less than 4. So it entering into the inner for loop. Now j became 1 plus 1, that is 2. So at this latest array, at the position of index 1, the value is 10 and the second index, the value is 5. We checking the condition, that is 10 is greater than 5. Yes, our condition is true and we have to do swapping here. So now we swap these values with each other. So our array became 2, 5, 10 and 7. Now our j gets incremented. So j became 3. I index points to that location, that is 1. So the element value is 5 there, and for the third, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. On the third index, the value is 7. So we checking the condition, that is 5 is greater than 7. No, here condition is false. So there is no need of swapping. Our array remains still as it is because swap is not happen here. So our j get incremented. Now j value is 4 index. So 4 is not less than 4. So it comes out from the inner for loop. Now I gets incremented. This is a third iteration of I, where I became increase. So i's value is 2. Now j value is I plus 1. That is 2 plus 1 is 3. So let's check with the array. Second index 0, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I points to here. The value is 10 and j points the last location, that is third index. The value is 7. We have to check condition. So 10 is greater than 7. Yes, our condition is true. we have to swap that values. So our array became 2, 5, 7, 10 after swapping. Now j's value get incremented, which is 4. So 4 is not less than 4. So it exits from the inner for loop. Now our index get incremented of I, that is third. So yes, 3 is less than 4. So it enters into the inner block. But j's value is 3 plus 1, that is 4. And 4 is not equal to 4. So it exits from the inner for loop. And I value get incremented, which is 4. And 4 is not less than 4. So it exits from outer for loop. So this is our final output, that is 2, 5, 7, 10. This is our ascending sorted array.